So which actor will be playing Spider-Man in Sony's Morbius Venom interconnected Spider-Man universe thing? Well, if it comes down to asking the Morbius director, he hopes it's Andrew Garfield. There's been a lot of talk, good and bad, in regards to Morbius. However you sit on that film, whatever you think of it, that's cool, but we're here to talk about Spider-Man and the lack of Spider-Man in a Spider-Man universe. We know we're gonna eventually see him sooner rather than later, and Sony's buffoonery got in the way of having Spider-Man teased in the film, despite it being in the trailers, because that was all, well, misdirection and lies, which is kind of despicable. But hey, they got you to see the film, so that's what's important. Either way though, recently the director of Morbius was asked about what he hopes happens with the future. And he talked a little bit about the potential of the big crossover, of course teasing the Sinister Six, Venom, and all that. Before he was asked, well, talk about Spider-Man. Obviously, Spider-Man's got to exist in this. You said Spider-Man exists in this, but he's going to be revealed at some point. Is it Tobey Maguire? Is it Tom Holland? Is it Andrew Garfield? And he says he personally hopes it's Andrew Garfield. And he would have loved if that character could have shown up in his film, but obviously that wasn't meant to be. That didn't happen. He saw the rumors, but again, none of that came true. But he does hope that when they introduce a Spider-Man, that it's somebody that audiences are familiar with, and that his personal hope is, well, Andrew Garfield. And naturally, this makes more sense than Tom Holland, because Tom Holland as Spider-Man in this universe wouldn't make sense unless he's a variant, which then isn't the same character, so who cares? But at the same time, you kind of have a clean slate, I guess, with Andrew Garfield if you bring him back and you put these characters into the Amazing Spider-Man 3 and 4 and beyond, because time has passed, so you can kind of retrofit it and maybe put together a good script for the Amazing Spider-Man 3 that people would enjoy. Again, I think even he's kind of approaching this as a pipe dream, and I think that's what we should do as well. Because I don't think you suddenly fix all the problems with the Venomverse just by tossing Andrew Garfield in there. I think that could do more harm than good. But I do think there's something to multiple people now wanting Andrew Garfield. We even heard from the chatter around Venom Let There Be Carnage that you don't know what Spider-Man exists in this universe, and they pivoted away from talking about Tom Holland only. So maybe when it comes down to it, we're really going to see it, and it's going to be interesting to see how they pull it off. And if they pull Andrew Garfield off, let's wait and see, because it could somehow be more disastrous than TASM 2, which we don't want that, but hey, it could be a ride at least.